Hey there, quick question. Do you know the answer to this question? I saw this come across nextdoor.com where there was an issue. When you're buying or selling a house, who pays the realtor's commission? It surprises me how many people don't really know the answer to that question. So there was a posting on nextdoor.com of a buyer who was supposed to be closing on their house like pretty much any time now. And right before closing, the seller freaks out when he realizes that they're paying the buyer's agent's commission and they didn't want to pay it. So that begged a lot of questions, and a lot of people asked these questions in the comments. Like, did that seller represent themselves? Did that seller have an agent? Because that agent should have really explained all that to them. And there was a contract submitted by the buyer's agent where they wrote in there, as part of the contract, that the seller would pay the buyer's agent's commission. So why did they not know that? I mean, I understand that in a real estate transaction, there's a lot of paperwork and there's a lot of talking. And I know I've definitely been with some people where, I've tried to explain some things and they're just nodding their head like they know and understand what I'm talking about, but maybe they didn't. So I think this seller didn't understand. So either their agent was not doing their job or they didn't have an agent, which begs the question, should you work with a for sale by owner? Morning! Doing a video. Say hi.
Oh, hi. I'm a realtor.
Oh, you're a realtor? I'm a realtor. I'm doing a real estate related video. There are realtors everywhere. So, yeah, their realtor should have explained that to them and pointed out to them when they're accepting that offer that this is the deal. Maybe even do a net sheet, as we call it, where you estimate the numbers and the costs and all that stuff and what the seller should net or walk away with at the end. So just wanted to put that out there, that commissions are all negotiable. That's what the NAR settlement was all about, letting sellers know that they don't have to pay the buyer's agent. They don't even have to pay their own agent. But that's discussed at the listing appointment, and that's written down, and it's an agreement, it's a contract. And definitely when you accept a sales contract, it's written in there, and if you sign it, you're liable. So a lot of these people in Nextdoor were like, you could sue if they don't close. I basically encouraged to say, let the agents talk to each other and negotiate something and let's work it out. Because if that seller puts their house back on the market, they're going to come up with the same problem. Us agents need to get paid somehow, and a lot of buyers don't have the money because they had to come down with their down payment and all that stuff, and the inspections and all that, and their closing costs. Everything is negotiable in this market. So sellers should be prepared that they might be asked to kick in on some closing costs. They might be asked to pay for the buyer's agent. So just a reminder, in a big transaction like this, for many people it's the biggest transaction of their life, you definitely want to hire somebody who knows what they're doing. Somebody who's going to take their time and explain to you what's going on, what the deal is, right? If I can be of service, give me a shout. Good morning. Good morning. I'm your local Colorado realtor in the Denver area. Always happy to help. All about going green. See my shirt? I respect you on my back. Have an awesome day.